right, guys, here we go in 3, 2, and a 1. Bingo bango. Oh, I forgot to change my background, but it's okay. We're gonna have this blocked out for a little bit. Well, let me double check it. Let me see if I can change this really quick. Forgot to do that. So here we go, guys. We are looking at the crypto bubbles. We're looking at the crypto bubbles, and we are seeing that, well, right now on the hourly, it is so-so. It is so-so. Okay, there we go. Very good. And let's see if I can be not so orange. Good Lord. Now I'm blue. Now I look sick. So, I don't know if I should be in the Blue Man crew or if I should look really, really orange. Good Lord. I just look darker orange now. Now I look like, I guess we'll do this. All right, very good. So happy you guys are here. Appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much for smashing the like. All right, so let's look at the crypto bubbles on the hourly time frame. Red. Does this mean Bitcoin's going down? Well, we're gonna check in just a moment. And I tell you what, guys, give me about 2 minutes. Give me about 2 minutes. I already know I'm gonna need some water. So give me about 2 minutes and let's just jam. Nope, we're not gonna jam out. We're just gonna be back. So 1 second, 1 moment. I'm gonna put my mute, 1 second. Hey, we got somebody becoming my favorite. We got Chuck Danger being my favorite. Thank you so much, Chuck. Appreciate you greatly. All right, so here we go on the daily time frame. Looks good. OM, 38.9%. Wow. Trump, 31.3%. Wow. If you miss these, do not feel that you need to rush into these points. Don't feel like you need to rush into them because they're going to come down. They'll come down. Now, if you would like for me to look at any of these coins, let me know in the chat. If you have any questions regarding trading, let me know. Let me know. Let's see here. We have Jay Violet. Thank you so much, Jay Violet, for being here. Appreciate you. We do have a raid coming in from the Crypto Coin Mindset. We were just over there, and I strongly recommend everybody showing up over there, especially on the Friday nights. Friday night we start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Great group of people. This is where we just kind of, you know, go around the campfire and we tell our stories, the stuff that's happened during the week. We talk about literally everything, and it's just a good place to unwind. So I do look forward to it on Fridays. Let's see here. Of course, CCM, Crypto Coin Mindset, has a lot of great shows, a lot of great collabs with a bunch of people. So if you don't know about his channel, you might want to. You might want to. All right. Let's see here. We have David in the house. What's up, David? Appreciate you for being here, as always. And let's go and start the show for this on the hourly time frame. not looking so hot. We have, some that are coming down. So let's look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? First, let me look at my coin. I'm actually in a short. So I was in a long here, rode it all the way up to here, cashed out, went short here. I thought I went short here, but went short here. And then I closed out my short once it started coming up, because I was in profit. I was like, and I'm doing 20x leverage. I was in profit. It's like, if it crosses this level, I'll go short again. I started coming up, so I closed out my trade. Then I started going down again. It's like, okay, fine, let me reopen it. So I have a stop loss too. All right, moving on. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is driving us nuts. Driving us nuts. For Bitcoin, this is on the hourly time frame. We're gonna zoom out in just a little bit, but this was our level that it needed to break. This is the level we don't want it to break. So what we're doing is we're actually creating a range. Now this blue line, this is my anchored VWAP. And for those that don't know what a VWAP is, let me just break it down for you. This is the volume weighted average price. Basically, what it is, it's like a moving average, where instead of the average of the candle body closes, this is the average of the volume. Why is volume important? Volume is the buys, or rather are the buys and sells for that particular asset. In this case, it's Bitcoin, but you can put this on any chart. And what it does is it gives you the average of the buys and sells, the volume of it. So for me, this is very important because just for simplicity's sake, if your price action's above your average, it's good. If it's below, not so good. Very simple to understand. Now, of course, there are several other mentors out there that have videos upon videos upon videos upon videos that talk about VWAPs and everything else. But to summarize it in less than 20 seconds, well, let's count it down. If it's above, it's good. If the price action is below, not so good. How long was that? 8 seconds? 10 seconds? You now know how to read the VWAP. Pretty simple. That's what I do here. I take all these complicated terms, pattern memorizations, different styles of trading, different techniques, and I break it down to where it's very easy to digest. Why make a 20-minute video and several of them to talk about the VWAP when I literally just told you in under 10 seconds? Don't need to. I break everything down very easy. All right, moving on. Let's see here. If you like the way I break stuff down, put a +7 in the chat. Put a +7. I would really like to know. Some people, and these are experienced traders, they see how I trade, they see how I do my thing, and some love it because it's very basic, and some don't like it because it's too basic. Like, where's all the complicated words and the complicated, techniques? You don't need that stuff. Support resistance. If it breaks a level, okay. So let's zoom out. Let's kind of break this down. Let's zoom out. Right now, looking at this is on the 4-hour time frame. We can see that the price went up, and these are the extreme levels, the extreme peaks. We can see that it went up, went down. This was on the daily. So let me put on the daily so it makes more sense. So you're like, why is that level right there? So on a higher time frame, you see wicks. Lower time frame, these wicks are actually candle bodies. So just to make this a little bit easier to see visually, we're going to look at the daily. We have a level here, and we have a level here. Now, with this level, we have this range that's going, and then we have kind of a middle-ish level. If the price action is underneath it, as long as it stays in the range, it's good. If it comes down so that it's at the most discounted price of the range before potentially it goes up. Now, and I've taken a lot of courses. So for me, I love learning. I love joining other groups. I love, paying for boot camps and everything else to see if there's something that could maybe make my trading a little bit better. And I'm always learning. Now, most of these, it's like I already know this stuff, but There are some where they'll say a certain thing where it's like, oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. So it's worth it, in my opinion. If I had any advice to give anybody, invest in yourself before you invest in the market. Get a mentor. Guess what? I'm a mentor. Either do the free portion, which is the 1 hour of free mentorship, and I do it a few times a day, or join a group. Guess what? I have a group too. And there you learn faster. And of course, on my group, you have access to me. But regardless of all that, I strongly recommend, investing in yourself. Now, there was one, and I kind of find this funny, but in his course, in his boot camp course, he had a section on ranges. Here we have a range low, range high, mid range. And of course, they always say, you buy right here, and this is the discount area. And then they're on the replay, of course. They push play and it goes up. So it shows what they're teaching, it works. And then when it's up here, well, you short it and it comes down. Now, the only problem is they're using the replay button, so they already know what happened. Because they know what happened, everything they're teaching, well, it makes sense. However, when you're in the moment of the trade, hey, holy moly, we got Crypto Coin Mindset gifting 5 memberships. Appreciate you greatly. Now, it's very important to understand that with these memberships, not only do you get very cool animation or emojis, but you also get access to certain videos that are for members only. Now, instead of watching a whole hour of video and getting like the little nuggets that I have in there, because everything depends on the variables that are presented during the show, you get, man, it's going crazy. You get these member videos. We have Bitcoin update videos. We have another Bitcoin update video. We have identifying a trend change. This is very important. Could you find this in one of my videos? Sure, you can find it in a lot of videos. Instead of waiting a whole hour to get nuggets, here is a special video that I made for my VIP group that I trickled down into the YouTube members. So the goal is the VIP group, and then to make you money so that you can make money to join the VIP group, I do these special videos and I trickle them down to the members. Of course, the higher tier of YouTube membership, the more you get, just makes sense. Here's another one, mastering scaling into a trade. 6 minutes, straight to the point, no fluff. And I know your time is valuable. Here you go, 2 minutes, under 3 minutes. Sneak peek, emergency update, going to watch. So there's a lot of very valuable information you get for becoming a member. And special shout out to Crypto Coin Mindset for basically making you money. All right, not financial advice, of course. All right, here we go. Now, with that being said, in reference to the range, now they say, well, you buy down here and then it comes up, and then here's your first target, and then it comes up, here's your second target. Now you flip it, and so this, and they'll see it too. They'll push play, and the price goes up, price comes down, and they're showing you how you can make a lot of money. However, when you're in the trade, what's to prevent it from doing this, coming up, creating a lower high? We have a high, lower high, and a lower high, and then coming down and breaking this, and then now we go down. But they don't show this in their course because, well, then that means their course is basically, it needs to stay above this level, which is true. But what I do is I show you everything. I show you that, yes, we are in a range. And in order for it to maintain the range, we can't break this level. This is a very important level, 91,760, very important. Now, if we break it, well, then we're more than likely gonna go down, and gonna go down fast and hard. We really don't want it. Right now, we're in this area, and for me personally, on a macro picture, the bigger picture, I do see that there's a really strong chance that we're gonna come down, unless we break these levels. And we can see these levels a little bit easier on a smaller time frame because we see the ups and downs. We see the areas of resistance and the areas of support. And this is what we need price to break above. It tried to, came right back down. Tried to again, couldn't do it. This is on the 4-hour time frame, and now it's trying again. We go to the 1-hour time frame just to kind of see more of the price action. We can see, and we want the price to come down. It's needed. And I'm gonna get to the chat in just a moment, guys. Showing wrong screen. What were you? I don't understand. Showing wrong screen. I'm on Bitcoin. This was right now. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, so let me catch up on the chat because I missed something. Let's see here. Ars Miller says, "Oh, that's funny." What was funny? Did I say something? I don't know what you want. Ars Miller says, "There is 9 people in here." Yes, we're killing it. We are killing it. Let's see here, and David. Okay. Yeah. So. Sending out memberships for those that got them. Congrats. Yes, definitely congrats. And once again, this is a very easy way to get information in a condensed form. And again, this is stuff that's trickled down from the VIP members. So you're getting a lot of value from that. So here, going down the list, we got Sin in the house. Thank you, Sin. RS Miller, appreciate you very much. We got David. Appreciate you guys for being here. See here. If it makes you feel better, I didn't get one either. Oh, man. Hopefully next time, guys. Or you can just subscribe to it. They're fairly reasonable price. But hopefully next time. We'll see. So here, going down the list. See. David says, "It's been months since I won one." Dang it. Well, hopefully you can get ones pretty soon. See here. Yep, they can if they pop in and leave. Very true. It's a moment ago. Sorry, no problem. Let's see here. Golden gave 350. Dude, Golden has so much freaking money. I did the math the other day. I forgot how much it was, but it's more than $14. That's for sure. But he had gifted out, I want to say 50. I was like 50. And I go and I do the math. It's like, holy moly, that's a lot of money. And then he did that. I think the day prior, he gave out like another 50 or 100 or something like that. Golden's a freaking beast. I don't know what he does, but I want to do what he does. See, the other day I had to double check my settings. It was set to receive. Awesome. See here, I'm confused too. It looks like the right screen. Was I talking about something else? Like, man, I'm confused. Did I fall asleep? See, I don't know what they are. I don't know that they go to the people that don't want to stream. Yeah. I've been fast asleep and memberships before and got my memberships before. Golden's amazing. Yeah, he is. Golden is like, and like he does it like often, very often. So yeah, Golden's a beast. But same thing. I've been in there and it's funny. There was one time I think he gave out 50. I was like, oh man, did I get one? And like for me, I'm subscribed to a lot of people already, like a lot. I see all my, $3, $5, $3, $5, $5, $3, $3, and then all the Discords and Telegrams that I'm, because it's helping support other content creators. Now, granted, I'm positive they make way more than I do, but again, it's just helping and just trying to put out good vibes, I guess. And then I saw Golden, he did like 50 of them. I was like, man, did I get one? I was like, dang it. So I didn't get one. And then he's done that a few times. Like, how many people are in here? Like, I would hope then. Didn't get it. See, Ryan's in the house. What's up, Ryan? Appreciate you. See, I did it in orders all the time just to pull the lurkers. Nice. Very nice. Let's see here. So back to this. We did this on the 1 hour time frame. We did have Bitcoin come up out of this zone, come up, and then we needed to bounce here right around 98. It didn't. It came down here. I drew this out when the price was up here. You can double check this on my previous streams. And I said, man, I would love for it to come down here, right into this area. Now it came down and it wicked pretty much right to the average of the volume. Came down here, tapped it, came back up. Very nice support right on this level, right where the, let's see here. Yeah, right where those wicks at. And then now it's coming up, creating a lower high, which this is not something I don't want to see. I would have liked to have seen it come up. Well, I mean, it's pretty much right on it to this level, get rejected to about here, and then come up, break this level, and then either match this level or break it. And these are with candle body closes. So this is what I would like to see. From here, to come up, to come down, to come up, and then to come down, and then to come up. Nice, slow, and steady. This is what I want. This is what I want. Now, will it happen? I don't know. This is my plan. I'm gonna say plan A, since currently we're above this. So this is my plan A. Now my plan B is it comes down here and then it does this number. Pretty much what this is, plan B. Now, of course, the overall plan, if we come back over here to the 4-hour time frame, we're doing lower highs. So here my plan was it's going to come down until we broke this high. So you always have to be reactive instead of kind of like guessing what might happen. So I'm always reactive. Now, granted, I'm proactive in the sense of I think it's going to do this direction or this direction, but I'm always reactive to what's currently happening. And because of that, here it's coming down, lower lows, not doing good. More than likely it's going to come down in here, but then it stops. And now we make a higher high and also a higher low. So this could, nobody knows, the chance of it reversing now. It breaks this high as well, but then it breaks this low. Okay, not a problem. We don't want it breaking this low, really. And it broke the low. It's like, oh, crap. Now we start doing a lower high. Okay, well, now it's just a continuation of this downtrend until we create a higher low. So now we're thinking, okay, fine, it's going to go up. Then it breaks this high, good, but it doesn't break this high. So now we're in limbo. If I had to put money on it, I would say more short for the macro, the bigger picture, because we need to continue to break the highs and not break the lows. Until we do that, I'm bearish. No matter, what we're showing here, the bigger picture, I'm bearish. However, before being the macro, bigger picture bearish, I'm gonna look at your chat in just a second. I'm going to more than likely be bullish, even though we haven't broken this high, because we came up, our retrace is normal, coming up, not a problem. Maybe it's getting second wind, coming to here, maybe, and then coming up, or coming up from here, and then breaking this level. If it breaks this level, well, then now my more bearish gets pushed over to more bullish, because now we're breaking highs. Now let's see here. Let's go with the chats. See, then Alex calls them out. LOL. Yeah, I've seen that before. I love Alex. Alex is good. I already do. It's really hard waking up so early. I go to bed so late, and waking up so early. Not only that, but catching the morning show on Piper Academy Network. I usually catch that one when I'm up all night. I've caught it a few times. See, spreading the good vibes always comes back around. Sometimes when you least expect it, so does spreading bad vibes. Yes, very true. I agree 100%. We got Baba Yaz in the house. What's up, my friend? What's going on? Let's see here. Smash that like. Thank you, Clay the Great. You're the best. Appreciate you, man. See here. We got Chris in the house. What's up, Chris? So if y'all have any questions, guys, please let me know. If you have any charts you want me to do, please let me know, and we will get those for you. And I give you my honest opinion on the charts. I'm not here to get you wrecked. I want to give you basically all the information you need so that you too can look at a chart and be right away, nope, market cap is still way too low. Let me investigate. You see what it is. Oh, it's been around 3 years. Market cap is still low. It's only on 2 exchanges. The volume is very low. I'm not getting it because if I get it, it's gonna be hard to get out. And if I do want to put 500 to 1,000 in it, I know I'm gonna move it. So all this, it's literally like the Karate Kid. You know, I'm showing you how to paint the fence. I'm showing you how to wax the floor, wax the car. And then when it comes time for you to like get into these trades, you're like, whoa, I know what to do now, you know? So I'll give you a heads up. All right, let's go and let's see here. Ryan says, how difficult is it to plan when there's so much market manipulation by whales and market makers? Yes, that's a great question. The only thing you do, set your levels. That's the only thing you do. Trade with money you can afford to lose, which I hate saying that, but it's so true. Do not be emotional with these trades. If you only have $1,000 that you saved up for over 2 years, and that's all the money you have to trade right now, I would not recommend trading. If anything, I would invest some of it, maybe $300 in $100 in each coin. So picking 3 coins, put money in there, waiting a month. If it goes down lower, you put another 100 in each of those 3 coins. Then as it starts going up and the market starts looking better, then you can put more money in it and just hold it, you know, because more than likely those, let's say you put in $300 in each one total. And let's say hopefully by 4 months, 5 months, that turns that $300 in each one turns into maybe $1,200. We'll see. But yeah, so it just depends on your own personal risk management. It depends if you are okay to stomach it coming down. But yeah, in reference to the market makers, they will eventually push it up. In my opinion, this is something that needs to be done. Now, granted, they could have Bitcoin come all the way down and then break our level of 91.7 and then continue lower, because we have all this area right here that the price could come down to. And if it does break our previous all-time high of 69 compared on the Bitstamp chart on the daily, we're looking at coming down probably about 20%. You know, we've come down 20% in the past where we break our all-time highs, and this is the bear market. I don't want to see this. But if we do break this, this will solidify to me that we're in the bear market and we're going to be coming down. And then, of course, you know, we'll be coming up and sideways, but we're not going to be going up and breaking all-time highs again, in my opinion. Could I be wrong? 100%. But I've done a lot of research and a lot of everything. I've crunched these numbers over and over and over again. And here, this from the all-time high to the all-time low. This is from 2017 to 2022, 21%. And then same thing, if this is our all-time high from 2021, if we pull back around 22%, we're looking at around 54. That's what we're looking at, right around. So just kind of give you a heads up. I've crunched these numbers. I don't want to see these numbers, but these numbers are what they are. And hopefully we don't see this, hopefully, because of the institution, because of the people coming in, and you know, they may push us down to shake out more people just so they can, the market makers can buy it at a lower price before it goes up to the moon. So we just gotta wait and see. Gotta wait and see. All right. See here. Hopefully you could have seen all that. Let me take this off really quick, just so you can see my dates. Let's see here. How do you take that into account? I'm always looking at it, and I'm always fearful of it. Now, it's not so much fear, but awareness. It's just like at night in a dark parking lot. You know, you notice a car down the distance with 2 people in there. and you got to walk a great distance to your vehicle, you know, you have your keys out ready, you know, with your keys like this, so you have kind of like a weapon, and you're steadily looking around. I mean, it's a little bit of fear, but it's more awareness. And you're kind of like looking around. You get into your car, you open it after you drop the keys, if you're a female. Now I'm playing. I know the females are like, well, that was sexist. Not really. And then I'm playing, calm down. And then, of course, you open the door. And then after you fall, if you're a female, I'm playing again. It's a joke. It's on all the scary movies. And then you open the car. Can you imagine that? Okay, you're a bad person. You're going to rob somebody. You see them fumble their keys, like, oh man, they're scared. They drop the keys, and they pick up the keys, and they put it in the car. They open the door, and then they fall. Now you're like, man, I really want to rob them, but I think they have more issues than, I'm just gonna pass. Can you imagine that? I think that'd be funny as heck. Seeing somebody fall. It's like, you just need to put one foot in the, yeah, anyway. Back to this. All right. Let's see here. Going down the list. Oh, is it my old one? I'm not sure if this is my old one. But yeah, let's see here. Can it be predicted or anticipated? I'm gonna say anticipated. Just be aware of it. And this is why I do my levels. And not only that, but this is why I'm always saying that if we break this level and this level, right around 87, the market makers know what we look at. The market makers, in my opinion, make these tools, the heat map and everything else, they make these tools so that we can look at, so we can trade thinking that we're outsmarting the market makers. When in essence, the market makers are actually showing us what to look at so that we can think we have the upper hand, which actually we don't. And let's say it breaks this level. Everybody now in their mom is going short. Everybody. And what do? They can bring down the price only to trick more people. People are starting to get really greedy. Price continues to come down, and then they reverse it and they make like a slingshot, pretty much like this, and liquidates everybody. So because I'm aware of it, I know that there's a really good chance that it's going to come down. I mean, go up in a slingshot. So we just got to be aware of it. We got to be aware of it. Let's see here. Let me go over here, catch up on the chat. So that's a really great question. Okay. RS Miller says, yeah, it's hard to catch him because I'm at work. See here, I'm pretty sure Floki's Angel and I be up all night too. There you go. Now there was something with Floki's Angel. Why am I remembering that name? Is Floki Angel the one who was talking about Mandy? Because I'm checking on that one regularly, and it's doing some work. It's doing some work. Of course, past couple of days I've been looking at it, and of course they were taught to us here. I said no, it'll remove too much, and then it made even greater remove. Then it retraced, not bad. Then I'm watching it here, and I'm liking the price action, even though I know it's bundled by certain wallets and they hold a lot of it. I'm liking the price action. And here, same thing. I'm calling it out. You know, prices here, enter here. Same thing when I saw it here. I had this level here. I'm saying if it breaks this level, you want to enter on the 1 hour candle close. That's what that circle is. I checked it again here. And I said, okay, it's finding this area's resistance. More than likely here, it'll come down because it just got rejected. Enter here. Circles always entries. And then from here, it just went up. Here we would have entered if you were following the directions on this. Because now, even though I know about the bundled wallets, the price action looks good. Like, I'm not going to lie. Price action looks good. Start coming all the way up. Was talking about it earlier today, basically on all my shows. And I said I would like to see it come down to the 382, maybe the 0.5. I doubt it'll go into the golden pocket, but at least to the 382. And if you have GMGN, you would have been able to snag this. And I'm going to put this in the chat. This is by far the absolute best platform to trade on. Absolutely, by far. And what you could do is you can actually go to buy the dip, and then I'll just show you. And then you can actually reduce this. So let's say you want to go to 382, you can go right here. You can put the amount of SOL that you want. You hit buy, confirm, and you'll set your order. So you can go to sleep, you can go out with the boys or whatever, and it would have come down, and more than likely your entry would have gotten hit. Now, granted, if it just comes down real quick and goes up, it's not going to get filled. It has to come down and then eventually go up, and it gets filled. So this is way better than nothing, way better than nothing than you monitoring this all day long. And here you would have entered this trade based off of the information that I provided. And this is not a woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you would have gone up 40%, currently right now 31%. And right now I would say in the moment, I would take my profit. I'd sell at least 50% of it. Wait to see if it comes down here. You don't want it breaking this level. So now, because it came down here, you don't want it coming back down here. And what we're doing is I'm showing you the thought process. Just because this is our thought process at this time, that doesn't stay the same, because now price went down, hit it. Now it came up. We don't want it coming down here again. If it comes down here again, we have an extremely high chance that we're going to start doing lower highs and lower lows, to where now it comes all the way down here, possibly even here. I don't think down here, but at least to here, before it starts trying to go up again. And all this is from thousands and thousands of hours on these charts. And you can pretty much see what might happen. Doesn't mean it will, but it might. All right, let's see here. Let me catch up on the chats. See here, yes. 8 a.m., Alexo Crypto, absolute beast. Love the dude. He's down to earth. He tells you how it is. He literally, man, I say Alexo Crypto and I want coffee. Now that's something. But for him, he's a beast. He wins trades and he loses trades, and he does not make excuses. If he loses, he tells you, hey, we win some, we lose some. That's one thing I really like about him. So you got to catch that fly with my chopsticks. You got to, man. I'm telling you. Floki's Angel says, hey, love you, man. Hey, same here, man. See, Chris says, I reposted on X. Thank you, man. Like for me, I don't care if you have a dog and the dog is the only one that follows you, and you retweet and you, dude, please. Like this is hopefully going to help out a lot of people learn how to trade. Same thing if you have a cat, you know, post it out. Chris says, come and look at XLM. Yes, definitely. So I got my trusty notebook, and today is 2/15/25. I'm gonna look at XLM and Floki. Okay. Floki. Tonight, sometime, please. Yeah, definitely, man. See here. Jay Violet says, yeah, so I go on Piper Academy at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I give a lot of opportunities to see how I trade. Now, the benefit of Piper Academy Network is that there are several different, 5 different shows, several different traders that show their style. For me, I take pride in my style. My style is in the moment of the trade, not what already happened. What already happened doesn't help me. I want to know how I can make money right now, based off of the information I have right now. So this is one thing that I strongly see as a difference from not, you know, to Piper Academy, but just traders in general. Because everybody, look at this, it bounced off of this level and this level, and buy at this level. It's like, because they can easily come down. Like you're just showing stuff that already happened. Like I want to know, how can I make money? How can I reduce my risk? That's what I do. But yes, definitely watch me on Piper Academy. I go there Monday to Friday at 4 p.m. On this channel, my channel, I'm at 12 p.m. So you have 2 times you can watch me Monday to Friday. Then, of course, I do periodic shows at 12 a.m. to get people from the West Coast and people across the world. That way they can see this style of trading. And I trade based off of momentum and price action, mainly. Now, I do use other things, which you see. See here, going down the list. Okay. See, Floki's Angel says GST, and AXL. Axel, that one sounds familiar. GST, that one sounds familiar too. We'll look at those in a little bit. For GST, is that the move to earn? Chuck Danger says, I think there's a lot of skepticism this cycle. Agree. For an alt season, more risk and less reward. Now, the part that I don't like these memes are awesome. They're making people money. It's just they're diluting the alts. Man, they're diluting it so bad. So it's going to be really tough. Pretty tough. Now, these AI memes, so one, they're a meme, but they're AI. So, you know, hopefully they get, you know, project going if they don't already have one. But yeah, it's tough. Compared to last cycle, exactly, I agree. Still gains to be made, 100%, but too scared at this point, yeah. And right now, like I showed, I believe on today's show, where I had posted this to my group, I believe a day or two before, where the AI agents, their market cap, I think went down like 55%, or maybe even more. Some crazy numbers. So all these coins have come down 60, 75%. Just crazy. Right now, maybe a good time to be picking them up. I have a lot of alerts on a lot of coins. And I'm just waiting. See, on top of knowing how to recharge, people should DYOR into coins to get an idea of its potential. Example, Doge skyrocketed, but why? Because Elon Musk made a few tweets in the moon. Yes, I agree completely. Markets go up on speculation and fake news. Very, very true. All right, very good. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go here. Let's go to this. We're doing the YouTube. That way y'all don't see my VIP charts. Here we go. XLM USDT and MXC, just stellar. So this one we were looking at some time ago, way over here. And this would have been our lower entry. We didn't enter at the time wherever we were looking at it. Not sure where we were looking at it. Maybe here, but this was our buy zone. We actually tapped it, came up, and then the market flipped. This is when all the coins came down, and then right now we're here again. But let's go ahead and delete this. Delete start 17 drawings. Let's go to the daily time frame. That way we can see just a little bit more price action. Okay. All right. So a couple things that we can see right off the bat. If you want, you can use a fib retracement. I'm not going to in this case, but here we had a level right here. So the price went up and it came down about 50%. You know, we just eyeball it about 50% from this whole move. And we don't want it to cross this level. We want it to cross this level, and it did. Came up, came down. All right, fine. We don't want it to cross this level, but most importantly, we don't want it to cross this level because this is our lowest point. Price goes up, comes down, bounces beautifully here. Great. Comes up and then comes down, hoping for a retest so that we could break this level. And it did. It came down. So because it came down, we're looking for a bounce here. That did not happen. It came down and then huge, just all these coins dumped right here. Then it came up. Now it broke this level, which is good, which is the base of this. So this is telling me that this is a pretty strong breakout. I do like what I'm seeing so far. Now, this is all the thought process that goes in my brain when I'm looking at a coin. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we're looking at more of the up. Here, just like all the other coins, we had a high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Then it breaks this level. Would I have entered here? No. But Joe, don't you see that it went up? Why would you say no? Because I wouldn't. It's too dangerous. It's way too dangerous. I mean, imagine we're looking at this level. It breaks, and I always teach, you know, once it breaks the high to enter. But look at how far it's come down. Then it retraced. This would have been a really nice area, you know, about 50% of the retrace for it to come up. And it didn't. It's showing weakness. It continues to show weakness when it does not break the highs. Here it broke the high, but no, it didn't. It came right back down. Then it couldn't break the high again. So for me, I would not enter this trade based off of the probability of it coming up to here, making a lower high, coming down, making a lower low. So based off of that information, I wouldn't enter the trade. I would enter the trade. Oh man, I would enter. It would have to be here. I was hoping it would do a. Let me get through this. So I would have to enter, because these levels are so close together, and man, making it tough. I'm gonna have to enter on this one, just because we have more areas. Oh, I'm holding the wrong button. Just because we have more areas of stoppage, where the candle body or the candle wicks stop right in this area. So this is the level that I'm waiting for it to break. Then it comes up and it breaks the level. Nice. And there's not a huge run up, so I'm expecting it to come down. Then this next candle, same thing, doesn't come down. There's not a huge run up for me to expect it. So here is where I would enter the trade. Let's see here, 4-hour candle close. I would, looking at this, would I have entered on that candle? I probably would have waited for the 4-hour to close. So I would have entered way up here. Now, because it's kind of far away from here, I would expect it to come down to at least here. So what I would do, depending on the percentage from my entry, which would have been on this red candle where it opened, 3%, nothing. If this was like 10% or 15%, I would put a lower entry here. But since it's very little, I'm not even worried about it. And I would do my stop loss right underneath these wicks. I mean, yes, you can keep on going down and down and down. And 15%, that's not bad. If you want to be really safe, you can do 9%, but 15% is not bad to be underneath all this. Okay, so with all that set aside, so one thing I do on the first coin, I do a lot of thought process, and as you can see, it's in the moment of the trade versus, oh yeah, definitely I'd enter right now because Bob, I don't do that. I tell you what I would do in the moment, and I walk you through what's happening when it's happening. So that's one thing that sets me apart, in my opinion. Okay, now we're looking at this coin. It came up. Let's see here. So this is a daily. This level right here is a daily. We kind of know that from it being the bottom here. We have this. So what I would do is I would actually take this one off, and I would take this off because I already know that, you know, we're above it already. So I would just set a level right here. I don't want to cross in this level. Now I don't, because now we've moved up even more. Personally, I would not enter the trade right now just because it's underneath this resistance. I would like to see it come back down into this area, which I would consider a really nice buy zone, just right, pretty much where the wick came down to. And I would do buy zone. And for me, I actually give you a price. So this would be my price, a lower entry, right at 0.3457. So I wouldn't enter right now. I'm anticipating that the price, and I don't know, but the price may come down, maybe even further. They come up to the top of this, then possibly come down again to these wicks before coming up, coming down, coming up. That's what I'm thinking might happen. Now, if it goes up from here, to our level that we marked out earlier, I wouldn't enter on this break. I would wait for it to break this. For the simple reason that if it does break out, because of this really nice run up, we may pull back to this area. So I'd have to wait. So this is my thought process on this one. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. All right, let's see here. Going down the list, Chris says, I believe that narratives speak way louder than charts. I'd have to get your definition of narratives. See, I pay attention to what the use case coins are doing for the world and where and how those companies are being used. So that's a great concept, Chris, a great concept. But the majority of us, we don't care. And that's why meme coins perform so well, because I'm in it for the money. I'm not in it for the tech. Before I used to be, but that's when I would marry the tokens. And guess what? They cheated on me. Yeah, they cheated on me with my best friend. So I don't do that anymore. I use, and once I'm done using them, next. That's what I do. See here. Also, proof of work is a beautiful thing for sure. Now, same thing. When you have the hardcore people who have been around for, many cycles, they will, proof of work instead of proof of stake, pretty much like power to the people type thing. For me personally, I just want to make money. Now, granted, is it important to know these things? Yes, so that when the proof of work narrative comes in, where everybody's talking about proof of work, well, people are gonna be searching for proof of work coins, and hopefully I'm in them already. But so here, here's the going mindset. It says tired, heading to bed. Hey man, dude, I'm surprised you stayed here so late. Appreciate you greatly. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think he's reflecting to utility. Yeah, what it's used for. Yeah. So like for me, this is why I do my deep dives. For me personally, I look at the chart to see how it's going to make me money. And then I also look at the narrative. So, I agree with Chris in a sense, and this is why I do my deep dives. For me personally, if I see that a coin is an AI agent and AI agents are blasting off, there's a really good chance that a lot of people on YouTube are going to be talking about this particular coin that happens to be an AI agent, which I'm looking at because, well, that's where the narrative's at. Now, do I care if the narrative does something or doesn't? Yes and no. Yes, because, well, it gives it a use case. It gives it a purpose. For example, I love AI XBT. This is and how do I know this? Because of its use case. It is the most popular X poster. Everybody goes to that one to see what it's posting about. So in a sense, I completely agree with Chris. And this is why I do what I do. I'm looking to see what the narrative is. What is the utility, rather, of it? Does it do something? Is it in the works of doing something? Because all these are buzzwords that when people talk about it, right now it's doing this, it's doing the same thing with Cookie. Cookie has a use case. It talks about mindshare. What's mindshare? Mindshare is what people are talking about in the space. So it has a use case. So because of that, not only do I see the chart, but I also see, hey, people are gonna be talking about it. Let me do it. But yeah, very fair. But yeah, no, I do agree with you in a sense to where and this is why I do what I do. This is why I do deep dives on it. Now, granted, do I marry the coin? No. For example, Cookie. I love Cookie. Virtuals. I love virtuals. AI16Z. I love them because all the stuff that they're doing and the projects they have. But as soon as a new project comes in and is doing bigger and better things than these other projects, guess what I'm doing? Push those to the side, go to the next wave. Whether it's because of, what they promise, or maybe because, well, now that's where the attention is going. And then I go there. Okay, what a good soul. Oh man, I need to get to work. I'm already at the end. I haven't done nothing. Wow. Thinking of getting into futures there tonight. Debating between SO, ETH, SO, XRP, or ETH. Futures. Okay, so let's run through these really quick. I think I'm in a short. Am I in a short? Oh, down. I'm in a short on Jupiter. I've been playing with this one. Dang it. Dang it to heck. All right, so let's rock through these really quick. Floki, USDT, MEXC. This one, it looks good. Looks, pretty strong with all the movements that Bitcoin's been doing. This one hasn't dumped. So what I would do on this one is I would wait for the break of this level. And once it breaks that level, I would actually set an alert. That way I'm not staring at it. I set an alert above this wick, and I'd go set alert. Add all the zeros, 10680. The 4-hour candle must close above this white line, which is all the zeros, 10123. That's what I would do. But it looks pretty strong. Looks good, looks healthy. And I like it. I like it a lot. That's what I would do on that one. Let's go GST, USDT. Nope, not the one I was thinking about. So this is a GST. Okay. Lots of selling pressure. Looks like a low market cap coin, I'm guessing. Go to the daily. Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, nothing wrong with it though. I mean, you can make money off of it. We do have a level right here. It's underneath that level. Going across. Lots of levels. Okay. So it's actually in this zone. Let's go to a 3-day so we can kind of see it just a little bit easier. So here I do see a zone from here to here. So this is my zone that I see. And kind of body closes, kind of body closes, almost kind of body close, kind of body closes, wicks, kind of body closes, wicks, kind of body closes, wicks. Comes across. We're actually in this zone. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. We see that this one moves violently, hence low market cap. Lots of selling pressure, hence low market cap. Coming down here, see here, XRP buy zone, then pull back, buy zone. Okay, nice. Came up, came down, came up, came down. This is a very volatile, very, very risky trade. Oh man. Yes, we did have a lower high and a lower low, but I think this one's ready to go. I don't like it. For me personally, I wouldn't enter this trade. It's too risky. I'd have to dig more into this, but I can already tell you low market cap coin. Not sure what the project is, but before entering this trade, I would strongly recommend everybody research the way I show people how to research. But I would do a stop loss very tight, and more than likely due to the market cap, we will get stopped out. And the stop loss is roughly here, about 10%. My first target, I wouldn't try to get too crazy with it. Maybe 26%. My next target, I'd sell about 50% of it. My next target would be roughly around 50%. And same thing, I'd sell 50% of it as well. And I would just, hold on to it. Now, granted, I would only buy $50 worth of this because, again, I don't think it's a good coin. I don't know anything about it. I might have to do research on it. And here we would sell 50%, and here and here, and then just keep the rest. But I do $50. Hopefully, I don't move the coin. If you put in $20 and it moves it, well, then wait and put another 20. Let's go to the next one. Axel, AXL, USDT. See this one. I guess I'm gonna go with Binance, I guess. This one looks strong. This one looks really good. Not sure the market cap on this one, but this one looks like fire. I really like this. It's in the 4-hour. Let's go to the daily. Daily had a nice little pump, or dump rather. Okay, trying to see if I did something already on it. If we zoom out, see here. Yeah, I'm just looking. Oops, I'm just looking at all these levels here. Okay, let me use this one. So let's get rid of this. So right now I'm using this daily. We have a stop here. It stops here as well. And then here it stopped on this wick and now it's coming up. This one looks really good, nice and strong. I would do another level right here, depending on how far away it is from the price action. Another level here. I think it's too close. I'll do it right here. Okay. So now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. I'm liking this a lot. This one will actually be an enter now. So this is a YouTube entry. It's going to adjust the dates. So this one is February 15. And the time is 1 a.m. This is an enter now. We would have a stop loss of about 10%, 12%, not too bad. 15%, let's do 12%. So Alt J, then this would be our stop loss and coordinates, copy, come down to this here, paste it and stop loss. Okay. Now, as far as my target, now we're not putting in 100%. Never put 100% in. You know, just in case it does come down to maybe here, and then come up here, then do this number. We enter here 50%, and then we would enter again here. Since these are really close, I would say just wait till the break of that. This is what I see might happen. This is one, and then this is another thing that might happen from here. I think it's gonna get rejected due to this, but let's just say it breaks through it, and then comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up. So this is another thought process, but I think this one's gonna do it. So let me change this to yellow. We'll do yellow. And then this is my plan B. So this is my plan A. Do A. And here we'll do B. That does not look like a B. Do like this. Nope. Do this. That looks like a B. All right, very good. Let's see here. Why in the world is that so? Bring this down. Okay. So this is my thought process on this one. I really do like this one a whole bunch. Oh, and targets. Let's see here. Next two levels. What are you talking about? Below. Buy zone 250. No idea what you're talking about. You're probably talking to somebody else, which is, so we need at least a 2-to-1. So this would be my first target, and this will be a sell 50%, and then my next target will be underneath this level, 44%, sell 50%, and then let's make this nice. Copy here, let's paste this one. This will be a target. Let's come to this. Let's copy this one. Let's come down here. Let's go here and paste this one. Okay. Looks good to me. I like it a lot. Okay. So the next one we're going to do. Okay, so this is going to be the fun part. This is a leverage. Chris says, dang it, I'm definitely buying more spots as well then. In this case, that XLM, the X Twins, LOL. Let's see here. So Chris says to RS Miller, totally. Thank you. Was actually literally just looking at that and said 2.55 like 30 seconds ago. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So what we're going to do now, after the trash talk on XLM, who knows if that will follow. So what I want to do is I want to look at SOL, XRP, and ETH to see if we can get a leverage trade. So SOL, USDT.P, because I'm going to do leverage. So Solana, are you looking for long or short? This doesn't look healthy at all. That's on the daily, 4 hour. I do a short on this bad boy. 1 hour, not looking good. It's actually going to break this level right here. 15 minute. Are you looking for a long or short? And breaking this level. So SOL, for my opinion, is possibly ready for a short, at least to about this level, 189.70. Of course, we take profit on the way. Let's go XRP, USDT.P. This one is for XC. And let's go to a daily. Oh, I can see that one coming down. So it had a really nice run up, starting to get a little bit of a wick. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. This one, it broke this level. I mean, it did really nice. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. We can see it already kind of coming down. This is a more riskier play because it would have to break this level in order for me to be bullish on it. I mean, bearish on it. Let's see here. Are you looking for longs or shorts on these three? So for this one, it's too high of a risk because it could come down here and then go long. But in order to go short, I have to break this level. In order to go long, I have to break this level. So this one, let's do ETH, USDT.P for XC. Let's see here, ETH on a daily. It's starting to curve up, but losing its strength a little bit. You know, it's kind of like meeting resistance right here. Go to a 4 hour time frame. Pretty much like all the other candles or all the other coins. High, lower high, lower high, lower high. Broke the level, starting to look good, but then did a lower low, then a higher high, looking good, higher low, looking good. Then it comes and barely to the lower high. It's kind of like, it's kind of getting weak. Like there's no oomph to it. There's no, I'm going to break through this level. It's like, let me try it. Never mind. So for this one, and with the selling pressure, I would think more so to possibly coming down. But here's a level that it could break. The next level is right here. So not much of a percentage. Let's go from here to here, about 1%. It's not worth it. For me, for a short, it would have to break 26.83 in order for me to contemplate a short. To me, it's not worth it right now because it could come down to here and then bounce up. So that's what that is. Let's see here. It's just over. Very good. If y'all are enjoying the content, guys, put a +1 in the chats. 1, I want to make sure that you're not asleep. 2, I want to make sure that you're here. All right. Let's see here. So I think all the chat beforehand was just y'all talking. So I'm kind of catching up on the chat. See, Chris says, things are always subject to change in the market, but your levels seem to be quite nice. Thank you. Okay. It's like Litecoin follows Bitcoin. Of course, SOL is going down. I bought some earlier this evening. I always front run coins, LOL. See, now front running coins is not bad. You can make more money than waiting for a breakout. And you could be catching the bottom. However, it's only catching the bottom if the price goes up. It's called catching a falling knife if the price continues to go down. So that's the balance of it, really. You know, do I enter coins that are at a low, like the bottom of the range? Yeah, knowing that it can continue coming down. But depending on the market, if the market is looking bullish or possibly going to bounce, then I'll enter at the bottom of the range so that I can ride it up. So that's what I did. See here, can you take a look at Griffin? Yeah, definitely. The Griffin. For this one, I do like this coin. This one is an AI agent, and ouch. But just like most AI agents, they are down very, very significantly. We actually entered this one on YouTube on the 18th with a lower bid, 41%, and it actually went lower than that, all the way down to 75%. The max was 80%. Right now it's way down here, and it's been a month. This one, man, came down quite a bit. Good Lord. Now, the reason we had a lower entry so low is because the market cap is low, 490 million at the time, which was right around here. Now, let's go and clear all this out so we can have a clear picture of what's going on. Magnitude on, daily time frame. This is our level that we do not want it to break. Can I break it? Well, let's go to a lower time frame just so we can see all the ups and the downs. What we don't want is we don't want breaks of levels. So this was our low that we don't want it to break. Then this became our low that we don't want it to break, and it retested this beautifully with the wicks. Then using the candle bodies, this is the level we don't want it to break, and it broke it. Not a problem. We have another level right here. What is the price range tool tell us between this level and the bottom? 10%, not too bad. Now, of course, I am rounding up. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame so we can see more ups and downs. It's looking very weak, no structure, just dump city. I would like to see, again, it's only 7% difference. For one, I would like to see it actually form a pivot so it can come up. And I thought he said Gary. No Gary here. Or Gary, no Gary here. Now for this one, I would like to see some kind of just body. You know, right now it's flat, not very sexy. I would like to see it come down here, come up to, and I'm always looking to the left, going up to about here, come back down to here. So all these, whenever I'm doing my ups and downs, it's never, oh, this will look cool. These are very strategic placements that I'm putting this, and I'm always looking to the left, looking for areas of stoppage. Where did the candle body stop? Where did the wick stop? Do I have more stops here than here? That's what I'm always looking for. So I would like to see this happening. Personally, I would not enter this trade until we create a high, retrace, and then break that high. Because what that's doing is showing us strength. That's what that's doing. All right, so let's go back over here. Let's see here. Chris says 1 + 2 here. LOL. Thank you guys so much. And if you haven't already, definitely smash the like. I do have several videos that I'm putting out to help you, not so much, you know, having to watch a whole hour worth of show, because this is what I do every single day at 12 p.m. Monday to Friday. And there are a few days during the week and weekend where I do 12 a.m., which is this show. I give you 1 hour of full mentorship, and you don't have to pay $99 an hour to get what I give you. I ask you for questions. These are questions you would ask a mentor, and I give you the answers. If I don't know the answer, I let you know, but there's a really high possibility that I know the answer, so save yourself $99 an hour. On Saturday and Sunday, I go live at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm doing this so that I can make you money. And hopefully, well, since you're making money and you see that my stuff works, well, then you join my group. And my group is right here. If you want more information about my group, make sure to reach out to me on Telegram, trade_intuition. It's unlike any other group you have ever been a part of, that I guarantee. With that being said, guys, I do thank you very much. It's been fun. It's been a great time. This was a great hour of just questions and charts and thought process. I do thank you guys very much. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. Make sure to watch me every single day because I truly do want to make you as much money as possible without, well, stepping on your back and saying, well, you have to pay me first to let you know how to trade. No, I do it actually the opposite. I show you how to trade so you make money. So now you have money for the group. There you go. Problem solved. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, let's make this money. Take care.
Everything that I say is from experience. This is what's going to save you so much time, so much money, and so much effort. Like, it's super important. Now, if you're in the VIP, I have videos that are 3, 4, 5 minutes long on average. If you want to make money, I will show you how. I would offer the free group, but it's already full. I have a huge wait list. So more than likely, if I do let 3 or 4 people go, the spots are filled. Not only that, but when people do sign up for the VIP because they're making money in the free group, I am very, very invested to make you money in this free group so you can get the VIP. When those people leave the free group and get into the VIP, well, there's just so many more people that are trying to take their spot. I would strongly recommend getting the VIP. You're going to make money. Now, granted, none of this is financial advice. It's never hopes and dreams and empty promises, nothing like that. See what I do. See if this makes you money. I give you my real life experience based off of my trainings, based off of my teachings, what I would do at that moment versus what everybody else does, because they want to sell you their course. They want to sell you all that stuff. I show you that my stuff works. Do we win? Yes. Do we lose? Sometimes. That's part of the game. But what I do is I show you all this so that you can see, oh man, I lost today, but Joe said he lost too. So it's okay. That's what I want you to realize, guys. If you like the content that I provide, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and leave me a comment in the comment box. And I'll see you on the next video. And as always, let's make this money.